Quest.com is still taking their sweet time shipping me my graphics card, so I'm still without a PC. So I figured, hey, I like Pokemon, and when I'm actually able to do videos again, I want to do more Pokemon content, like maybe a Nuzlocke, because I've never actually done one of those before. So what if we did a very simple video that doesn't put too much load on my PC and just go through the entire Pokedex and rating every Pokemon from 1 to 10 based on how much I like them. Yep, we're doing this. So as I mentioned, this is going to be rating every Pokemon from 1 to 10 based on how much I like them. Not how effective they are, though I will probably mention if a Pokemon is particularly effective. But primarily it's just how much I like them. I like the way they look. I like the cut of their jib. That general idea. So of course we are going to start out with Kanto, Generation 1. Fans of Generation 1 may not like this video, but hey, it's just my opinion, and you shouldn't get on my case for having an opinion that is my own, and you can have your own as well. So let's get started with Pokemon number 1, Bulbasaur. He's a tiny little dino boy with a little bulb on his back. Of the first generation starters, Bulbasaur is probably my favorite. 6 out of 10. Ivysaur. It's the same, but slightly different. This time with a little bit more flower. I'd rate Ivysaur a 7 out of 10. Venusaur, again, more of the same, but now much bigger, and with a bigger flower on its back. Although, he looks a little weird and like squished out, and he's got that kind of blobfish aesthetic on a lot of the pictures you see of him, so we'll give him a 5 out of 10. Charmander. He's the one that everyone likes. It's Charmander. Everyone picks Charmander. Honestly, I don't really care all that much, and I think he's way overrated, so we'll give him a 4 out of 10. Charmeleon. I really don't like Charmeleon. He's just kind of a slightly bigger, more red Charmander, and we'll give him a 3 out of 10. Charizard. Speaking of overrated Pokemon, would you look at this guy? Everyone loves Charizard. That's why they've given him the most forms out of like any Pokemon that isn't like Eevee, and he might have more than Eevee at this point, and he might continue to get more considering Megas and like Gigantamax and whatnot. Charizard is horrifically overrated, and I'm not even all that crazy about him because his proportions are weird, so we'll give him a 2 out of 10. Squirtle. I like turtles. I do like turtles. However, there's always something that's bugged me about Squirtle. In his art, he's always seemed very round and chubby, but when you look at him in game, he's really flat, which I guess is fair. That's realistic to actual sea turtles. They're pretty flat and they're not all that round, but it just looks weird. He looks like a lizard that got stuck in a turtle shell. We'll give Squirtle a 4. Wartortle. Okay, we'll give Wartortle a 5 just because I like the way he sounds. And I like Wartortle. Wartortle's cool. He's fine. He's a 5. Blastoise. He's alright. 5 out of 10. Caterpie. I'm not crazy about the Gen 1 bug Pokemon, but Caterpie's cute. He makes cute noises. The caterpillar he's based off of is also pretty cute, so we'll give Caterpie a 6 out of 10. Metapod. The hardest boy you'll ever meet. 10 out of 10. Butterfree, 2 out of 10. The episode made me sad when I was like 4. You know the one. Weedle, Caterpie, but different. This one's poison type. 2 out of 10. Kakuna. They never portray him with his little pincer arms. They never do it. It looks so much better when it has little pincer arms. Kakuna without pincer arms. 3 out of 10. Kakuna with pincer arms. 6 out of 10. Beedrill. I like him. I like Beedrill. He's so unbelievably simple, but it's effective. I like bees. Bees are cool. Bees are bros, even though he's kind of more of a wasp because he's so angry all the time. But his Mega is really cool and also terrifying. So we'll give him a 7 out of 10. Pidgey. It's a bird. 5 out of 10. Pidgeotto. It's a bird. 5 out of 10. Pidgeot. I like Pidgeot. I do like Pidgeot. The problem is I always found its name really weird. And when I was a kid, I always thought Pidgeotto was Pidgeot, and Pidgeot was the middle stage because it was like the weird one. So I like Pidgeot. I don't like its name. I wish it had a different name. If they swapped Pidgeot and Pidgeotto's name, I would probably like it more. But as it stands, we'll give it like a 6 out of 10. It's a rat. I hate it. 1 out of 10. It's a rat. I hate it. It's an ugly rat. 1 out of 10. Spearow. I like Spearow more than Pidgey. I think he's cuter. He's a lot angrier, but I like him more. We'll give him a 7 out of 10. Fearow. Fearow, however, is a direct downgrade, and Spearow is he just kind of looks better than Fearow in every way, so we'll give Fearow like a 2. Ekans. Ekans. Snakes. I like snakes. I'm biased towards snakes. I love snakes. Ekans, however, is a little doofy looking, which is both a downside and a plus because on one hand, he looks stupid. On the other hand, he looks so stupid. So we'll give Ekans a 5, just to be fair. Arbok. Poison is my third favorite type. This Cobra is pretty neato. Cobras are one of my favorite snakes. So we'll give Arbok a 7. Pikachu. I've always hated Pikachu, and I always will. 1 out of 10. Raichu. Less saturated market, but it's the evolution of Pikachu, so I'm still not very fond of it. We'll give him a 3. Sandshrew. He's adorable. If you dislike Sandshrew, there's something wrong with you. 8 out of 10. Sandslash. He's cool. If you dislike Sandslash, there's something wrong with you. 8 out of 10. Nidoran female and Nidoran male. They're kind of the same Pokemon because they are the same Pokemon, just different genders. They're just slightly different, with one being purple, one being blue, and one of them having a bigger horn. So as a collective, we'll rate the Nidorans like a 4. I don't really care all that much. Nidorina, she's better. This is really where the sexual dimorphism of the Nidos come into play, where with Nidorina, but we'll get to Nidorino in a second. As for Nidorina, she evolves into one of my favorite Pokemon, and she's cute. I'd hold her, I'd carry her around. I like Nidorina, so we'll give her like a 6 out of 10. Nidoqueen, one of my favorite Pokemon. She's in my top 30 favorite Pokemon, so we'll give Nidoqueen a 9 out of 10. Nidorina, but quadrupedal and spiky as heck. That's an angry boy right there. We'll give him a 7 out of 10. Nidoking, also one of my favorite Pokemon. However, I like Nidoqueen more, so we'll give him an 8 out of 10. Clefairy, so I just don't care. I don't care. I don't understand how the Pokemon people at one point were like, hey, what if we gave Ash like the Pikachu? Or no, what if we gave Ash a Clefairy instead of a Pikachu? Yeah, let's do that. I think it was Ash. I don't remember, but at some point, instead of Pikachu, they were planning to use Clefairy instead, and I don't get it, because while I don't like Pikachu, I can understand why people would like Pikachu more than Clefairy, because who the fuck cares about Clefairy? So I just don't really get how they were considering it for, like, their primary mascot and, like, the sidekick of their protagonist character. 2 out of 10. Clefable. It's the same thing, but bigger. 1 out of 10. Vulpix. Adorable little fox friend. Love it. 8 out of 10. Ninetales, one of my favorite Pokemon. Adorable little fox friend, but this one's smart, and also psychic, and also based off of yokai. 9 out of 10. Jigglypuff. I've always associated Jigglypuff and Clefairy just because I cared so little about them, so whatever I rated Clefairy, I'm gonna rate Jigglypuff. Wigglytuff. I like it slightly more than Jigglypuff because its name's funny, and it looks like a marshmallow. So we'll give it like a 3, I guess. I still don't care. Zubat. Given my love for bats, you can probably guess how I'm gonna rate this guy. Just kidding. Plot twist, he's a 2. I hate Zubat. Not just for the meme of him being in every cave ever, I also hate his design. Why doesn't he have eyes? That bothers me. 2 out of 10. Golbat. Somehow worse. 1 out of 10. Oddish. It's a meme. It's such a meme of a Pokemon. Like, they literally took a radish, made it blue, gave it legs and a face, and called it a Pokemon. And I kinda love him. I will never use Oddish or its entire evolution line in my life in any playthrough outside of using Sweet Scent, but I kinda love him. Let's not go too harsh, and we'll give him a 4 out of 10. Gloom. Genuinely awful. 1 out of 10. Vileplume. It's a stinky flower. That flower in real life is pretty interesting. It's big. And it's very, very, very stinky. And also like the weird like things on the inside of the center part. I'm not gonna post a picture because it bothers me, and I don't want to look it up. But you can look up the stinky flower if you want, and you'll see the little things I'm talking about in the center of it. Those make my face itch, and I don't like it. But Vileplume doesn't have those, so we'll give him a 6 out of 10. Paris, he's adorable. Little buggy with mushrooms on his back. Look at him, wonderful. 6 out of 10. Parasect, the bug's dead now. We'll also rate it a 6 out of 10. Venonat. I hate gnats. They're obnoxious. They're the worst. But this guy doesn't really look like a gnat. He just kind of looks like a fluff ball with bug eyes. We'll give him a 6 out of 10. Venomoth. I like moths. I really like moths. Despite being entomophobic, I love moths. I think they're adorable. My favorite kaiju is Mothra. I like Venomoth. We'll give him a 7 out of 10. Not the best moth, but he's up there. Diglett. The hot dog stuck in the ground. It has arena trap, and it's obnoxious, and I don't like it. 2 out of 10. The same thing times 3. So we'll give him a mathematical 6 out of 10. Meowth. As the Pokemon Pokemon, I just kind of don't care. I feel like all of the people who like Meowth probably like him because of the show, but as a Pokemon, it's just kind of a really basic normal type that can give you money if you have a certain move and you use it in a battle. So I have genuinely no opinion on Meowth, so I feel like we have to give him a 5 out of 10. Persian, same idea. It's kind of just a cat, but it kind of looks like a puma or cougar or a mountain lion. We say mountain lions here. I like mountain lions. They're cool. They're pretty. It's not really a mountain lion, but it's close. So for it being almost a mountain lion, we'll give it a 7 out of 10. Psyduck. I don't like ducks, and this duck is stupid. 2 out of 10. Golduck. I don't like ducks, and this duck looks stupid. 2 out of 10. Mankey. I don't like Mankeys. I don't like it as a pig nose. I don't like pigs either. This is a monkey with a pig nose. 1 out of 10. Primeape. Same deal. It's a monkey with a pig nose, and the fucking back part of its name doesn't make me think of ape. It makes me think of something else that ends in ape, and it's not grape. 1 out of 10. Growlithe. It's a pup. I like him. I think he's a little bit overrated with the fact that he's a dog and people unconditionally love dogs. I'm not of that same boat. I have to, a dog has to earn my love. So this Growlithe has earned my love a little bit. He's not my favorite pup, but he's a good pup. We'll give him 6 out of 10. Arcanine. He's super fluffy. Look at this guy. I like him. This dog has earned a lot more of my love. We'll give him an 8 out of 10. Poliwag. It's kind of cute. I've never used a Poliwag in my life. Give him a 4. Poliwhirl. It's kind of cute. He's got the little bopping gloves on. I like it. Again, I don't really care, so I'll give him a 5. Poliwrath. It's the same Pokemon. It's the same Pokemon. 1 out of 10. Abra. He's cute. I like little funky dude. I like him. I'm not crazy about psychic types, but I like this psychic type. 7 out of 10. Kadabra. I'm still on board. I like it. We'll give him a 6 out of 10. I like Abra more slightly. Alakazam. This one I feel is the weakest. I don't like his 2 spoons and his weird feet. The other ones have those feet too, but in a lot of the pictures, he's hovering and pushing his feet forward, so he's look at my feet, Alakazam! And I just don't really like it, so we'll give Alakazam a 3. Machop. It's a child. It's a rambunctious, slightly muscular, rib-lined child. I don't like it. 1 out of 10. It's a giant ripped lizard? Dude, I don't like it. 1 out of 10. And now he's evolved into a duck-lipped, weird, four-armed. 1 out of 10. I don't understand why people like Machamp. He's so weird. 1. Bellsprout. He's based off of a pitcher plant, which are carnivorous plants. I like carnivorous plants. I think they're cool. This one's kind of funny, and his animations in the 3D games are really funny, especially when you speed them up. We'll give Bellsprout a 4. Weepinbell. Not crazy about this one. He looks like he's screaming forever, and he's just not happy about anything he's ever seen in his entire life. I feel sad for Weepinbell. We'll give him a 3. Victory Bell is better. It just kind of looks like a pitcher plant with eyes, and as I mentioned, pitcher plants are cool. They're carnivorous plants. I like carnivorous plants. It's a cool evolutionary thing that plants figured out how to eat things. We'll give Victory Bell a 6. Tentacool. So I've always been kind of indifferent about Tentacool because it's a jellyfish, but also a squid, but mostly a jellyfish, and it looks kind of weird, but I never really had a problem with it. And then I read it's one of its Pokedex entries that mentioned it having gem-like eyes, and I stopped seeing those white things on its body as its eyes and started seeing those red gems on top of its head as eyes, and I hate Tentacool now. Just seeing it like that, it's so disturbing. 1 out of 10. Tentacruel, however, if you look at it the same way, it's kind of cute, with the gems being a lot bigger. They look like dragonfly eyes, but not real dragonflies because they're pretty terrifying up close. But Yanma or Flygon kind of dragonfly eyes, where they're cartoony dragonfly eyes. I like Tentacool a little bit more. It's still not a Pokemon I'll use, despite it being poison type, which is my 3rd favorite type. We'll give him a 4, I guess. Geodude, rock with arms, totally boring, stupid Pokemon. 1 out of 10. Graveler, rock with arms, totally boring, stupid Pokemon. 1 out of 10. Lizard trapped in rock. Lizard has arms. Slightly more interesting. I still don't care. 2 out of 10. Ponyta. The good version of Ponyta. I like this one. This one can stay. Ponyta is fine. It's adorable. I want to pet its face. 7 out of 10. Rapidash. Flaming Unicorn. That's pretty bitchin'. 7 out of 10. Slowpoke. It's a hippo, I guess. That came as a surprise when I learned about it, but it's a hippo. I wasn't crazy about Slowpoke before, and after I learned it's a hippo, my opinion of it downgraded because I don't like hippos. So We'll give him like a 3 out of 10. Slowbro. Oh, look at him. He stood up and he's got a fucking supposed cloister shelter on his tail. And it doesn't look anything like either of those. So, fucking 3. Magnemite. He's cute. He's a little magnet dude. I like him. Magnemite's just one of those things just like, you know, I want to hate him because he's just kind of a magnet with magnets on him and like screws for legs and whatnot, but I like him. He's cool. We'll give him a 6 out of 10. Magneton. There's 3 of them now, and somehow I like it less. So we'll give it like a 4. Farfetch'd. It's a duck. This one has a leak. Normal flying despite having never flown. He can't learn fly. He's not water type despite being a duck. Should be water flying, not normal flying. There's nothing normal about a duck holding a leak. In fact, its whole thing is about a duck holding a leak is a pretty far-fetched idea. When something's a far-fetched idea, it's not normal. Should be water flying, if not mono flying. He shouldn't be normal flying. That doesn't make sense. 1 out of 10. Duo. It's 2 kiwis stuck in the body of 1 kiwi. They make cute noises. And it's a bird. I like it. 6 out of 10. Dodrio. Now it's 3 kiwis with the hearts and souls of ostriches and emus. Which means they hate everything and want nothing but death and see nothing but death and anger and rage. But it's a bird, so I have to rate it pretty high up, so we'll give it a 5. Seal. I don't care. Your name is just what you are. 1 out of 10. Dugong. Your name is what you're supposed to be, and you even fucked that up. You don't even look like a dugong. This is a real dugong. This is a Pokemon dugong. Dugong's dumb. 1 out of 10. Grimer. Not crazy about him. He's poison type, so he gets a little bit of bonus points, but I'm not crazy about Grimer. Kinda cute though. And I've been playing Pixelmon recently with a couple of my friends, and Grimer and Pixelmon goes Grimer, and it's kind of funny. So we'll give him like a 4 out of 10. Muck. Come backwards. 2 out of 10. Shelter. It's kind of cute. It's about it. Fucking 3. Cloister. But you shouldn't be ice type. I don't like you. You're dumb. You look like a vagina. I don't like you. Get out of my favorite type. 1 out of 10. Ghastly. It's a gas cloud with eyes. It's ghost. Spooky. Ooh. 1 out of 10. Haunter. Now this is something I would expect from a Gen 1 ghost type. Of the flagship ghosts, I like Haunter. Haunter's cool. I want more of Haunter. Haunter's neato. We'll give him a 7 out of 10. I hate Gengar. That is a controversial stance to take because a lot of people like Gengar. I hate Gengar. I hate him. The only form of Gengar I like is Mega Gengar because he looks like he evolves from Haunter. Gengar, I don't care what the canon says, Gengar does not evolve from Haunter. Gengar shows up when a Clefable dies. Haunter is the final evolution. Gengar does not evolve from Haunter. That is not the same Pokemon. 1 out of 10. Onix. Rock Snake. I just don't care, but he's a snake, so I have to rate him higher than normal, so we'll give him like a 2 instead of a 1. Drowsy. It's a dream-eating tapir, and that it's based off of another yokai, but a substantially less interesting yokai. I think it's a yokai. It might just be like a cryptid or like a mythical creature. Either way, its inspirations are cool. Tapirs aren't exactly the most attractive animal in the world. I'm not crazy about them. It looks like he's waist deep in shit. We'll give Drowsy a 2. Hypno. More like asks for hypno consent. I hate it. God, I hate it. It's a fucking creepy ass goblin that abducts kids. 1 out of 10. How can anyone like Hypno? Krabby. Crab. 3. Kingler. Bigger crab. Big crab. Big crab. 4. Voltorb, one of the worst Pokemon designs. Why does it look like a Pokeball? I don't know. Just evolved that way. Why does it explode? I don't know. Just evolved that way. It's a pretty shitty evolutionary fucking trait of anytime you get angry, you explode and die. Voltorb is a terrible Pokemon. 1 out of 10. Electrode. Same deal, except it's upside down, has a shit-eating grin. 1 out of 10. Execute. It's funny. It's eggs, but they're actually seeds. Its name's a pun. Though the cracked one has always disturbed me, because that one's, you know, it's like that's like its insides. It's like its brain. A little bit disturbing, but Execute's funny. We'll give him like a 6. Executor. Who is he executing? Who is he executing? executing? For who is Executor the judge, jury, and executor for? What have you killed? 7 out of 10. Cubone. It's cute. I like it. Its whole tragic thing of it crying and wearing its mother's skull makes me want to hold it and protect it. I like Cubone. He's cute. 7 out of 10. Marowak. Genuinely cool looking. I don't really use Marowak because I'm not crazy about using ground types, but I like Marowak. We'll give him a 6. Hitmonlee. I'll collectively rate all of the Hitmonlees right now, even though I will get to Hitmontop later, but Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan are both 1s. I hate both of them. They're awful. They're so stupid. Why does Hitmonlee look like that? It's a bean with legs. Lickitung. Weird Pokemon. Don't like it. 2 out of 10. Gopher. Seeing coughing just makes me smile. I like coughing. He's funny looking. Look at him. He's just so happy to be a weird, like, gas ball meteorite thing. Coughing. We'll give him a 6. Wheezing. Oh, sorry. Wheezing. Wheezing is just coughing, but he looks more upset with the world and really isn't a fan of his new brother. He's just a sadder coughing. Why would you evolve your coughing when he turns into that? That's so rude. How could you do this to coughing? That's not cool. 3 out of 10. Rhyhorn. Little Rhino dude. He's gonna run you down. Oh, look out. Here he come. And you got to ride him in Gen 6. And X and Y are my favorite games. So we'll give Rhyhorn a 6 for the Kalos region. Rhydon. Pretty cool. I hate Horn Drill. I hate all of the Oko moves. They're so dumb. So we'll give Rhyhorn like a 4. Did I say Rhyhorn again? Rhydon. We'll give Rhydon a 4. Chansey. It's a nothing Pokemon. You exist for the lucky egg. 1 out of 10. Tangela. I'm fine with it. It's just kind of a weird idea. Just a tangled mess of vines as a Pokemon. It's a little strange. We'll give it a 3. I don't really have a terrible problem with it. Kangaskhan. I like it. It's the mama Pokemon. It's a big angry kangaroo, but it's also a mama. If you get a Kangaskhan to like you, it'll probably hang out with you and like hug you and stuff because it's a mama Pokemon. We'll give it a 7 out of 10. Horsey. It's a Pokemon based off of one of the most worthless animals in existence. Seahorses are cute, yes, but they just kind of exist, and unlike jellyfish, they don't have like any sort of biological weird thing that make them like to keep them going if they get like eaten or something, or like any way to defend themselves. Seahorses are just kind of a complete they are a nothing animal, and Horsey is a nothing Pokemon. 1 out of 10. Seadra. It's the same thing but bigger. 1 out of 10. Goldeen. It's a goldfish and a koi, but it has a horn on its head. It's fucking it's so dumb. 1 out of 10. Slacking. Literally dumb. It evolved and it got stupider. 1 out of 10. Staryu. It's a starfish. It's got a gem in the middle. It can regenerate its limbs so long as that gem doesn't get busted. That's about it, really. It's just kind of a starfish. We'll give it like a 3. Starmie. Oh, look. The Staryu found a friend and now they're playing hanky panky. Fucking 2 for the amount of starfish there are. Mr. Mime. 1. Scyther. Now here we go. This is a good one. This is a good Gen 1 Pokemon. This is another one of the Gen 1 Pokemon that actually made it into, like, this is one of my favorite Pokemon. Scyther's cool. I like Scyther. Scyther's a cool boy. He's based off of a mantis. Mantises are my favorite bugs. They're cool. I like Scyther. We'll give him a 7 out of 10. Jinx. 1. Electabuzz. I don't understand what he is. And his later baby stage is just way cuter, and his later final stage is just way cooler. So Electabuzz, despite being before his first 2 stages, being a Gen 1 Pokemon, still managed to be the middle stage that no one thinks about. 2 out of 10. Magmar. I like Magmar more. He's Fire Duck. Look at him. He's gonna burn you. He's kind of cool. I like Magmar. We'll give Magmar like a 6. Pinsir. He's based off of a stag beetle, one of those beetles with the big horns, and they like to fight, which bothers me that he's not bug fighting. Heracross is bug fighting, and they're based off of the same beetle. Why isn't Pinsir bug fighting? I don't get it. And when he mega evolves, he becomes bug flying. Why is Pinsir not allowed to be fighting type? I don't get it. Also, his mouth makes my face itch, and I don't like it. I'm gonna give it like a 2. Tauros. Fucking 3. Magikarp. Of the 2, which we'll get to the second one in another video, Magikarp is actually the one I like less. They both fill the same niche of just being a nothing Pokemon, and then they evolve into a good Pokemon. So we'll give Magikarp like a 5 just because he's kind of funny. Gyarados. Once again, of the 2, this is the one I like less. He's still kind of cool. It really bothers me that another case of Pinsir where he should be Water Dragon, because Dragon did exist in Gen 1. one, but for some reason he's just not allowed to be. He's water flying, which first off seems a bit strange. I guess flying dragon magic, but then again, why isn't he flying dragon? He's based off of a fucking story about a fish, a carp that jumped over a dragon gate or whatever and turns into a dragon. And he's not dragon type. Even when he mega evolves, he becomes water dark. Why aren't you allowed to be a dragon? I don't get it. 4 out of 10. If he was water dragon, maybe like 6. Lapras, one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Lapras. It's based off of my favorite cryptid. It's the Loch Ness Monster. She's Nessie. I love her. 8 out of 10. Ditto. Literally every Pokemon at once. So I guess he's infinity out of 10 just because he can be any Pokemon. Good for you, Ditto. Eevee, small fox friend. See, this is the other Pokemon they should have been considering for the poster child of Pokemon, not Clefairy, and that's kind of what Eevee's become at this point. Everyone loves Eevee, so anytime there is like a Pikachu merchandise, there's almost always the same piece of that same merchandise, but with Eevee instead. Eevee and Pikachu, they kind of go hand in hand now, and Eevee is the better one. 7 out of 10. Vaporeon, my favorite of the Gen 1 evolutions. We'll give her 8 out of 10 because she's water type just like Lapras, and I love them both. I want to hug a Vaporeon. It's cute. I like it. Jolteon, substantially less huggable. Very spiky electric fox. Not crazy about it. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't really have an opinion about it. 5. That seems fair. Flareon, it's an Eevee that caught on fire. It's just as fluffy. Actually, it's more fluffy. It's a more fluffy Eevee that's on fire. 6. Porygon, Data Duck. I like Porygon. He's cool. He should be electric type though, because he's literally living code. Though him being normal type makes sense with all the weird moves he learns, being like Tri-Attack, where it's multiple types at once. So how are you, like, it's 3 types at once. So how would you make that a single move other than the completely neutral type? I think he should be electric type, but it makes sense if you're gonna make Tri-Attack normal type, so he gets stabbed with what was his like signature move. I like Porygon. We'll give him a 6 out of 10. Almanite, he's funny looking. If you look at it a certain way, he looks like a shell with a beard. That's kind of funny. 4. Amistar. They took the same thing and made it less cute, so we'll give it a 3. Kabuto. I like him. He's a little dude. Look at him. He's a giant isopod hermit crab kind of deal. Trilobite, that's the word. Trilobite. Giant isopod, trilobite, hermit crab thing. He's cute. Hermit crabs are cute. I like him. 6 out of 10. Kabutops. Pretty cool evolution. This is a good example of what Gen 1 Pokemon should be. A cute thing that's just kind of funny looking little dude that evolves into something really cool. So we'll give Kabutops like a 7. Aerodactyl. Very close. Very close. I don't quite love it. Mega Aerodactyl is terrifying. That's kind of cool. I'm not crazy about Aerodactyl though, so we'll give him like a 4. Snorlax. Big dude. Big man. I like his later added pre-evolution better, so we'll give him like a 5. Yeah, we'll do a 5. Articuno, my favorite of the first 3 legendary birds. So we'll give Articuno. She'll get like a 7.5. 7.5. Yeah. Zapdos, cool boy. Electric boy. Ooh, feisty. Like him. 6 out of 10. Moltres. Firebird. Firebird cool. Firebird cool. We'll also give her a 6 out of 10. Dratini. Unbelievably adorable. Little snake dragon. Love it. Absolutely love it. 7 out of 10. Dragonair. Even more. Dragonair is one of my favorite Pokemon. Love Dragonair. 8 out of 10. Dragonite. See, there was this whole theory about like Gyarados and Dragonite got flipped during development, where Magikarp originally planned to evolve into Dragonite, and Dragonair evolved into Gyarados, which makes more sense, and I'm kind of upset that they didn't do that, but I understand why, because Dragonite was like the big boy at the time. If you evolved a Magikarp into the big boy at the time, you just kind of win. Dragonite as a whole, I see him as a visual downgrade from Dragonair. I like Dragonair more. I usually Everstone my Dragonair, so we'll give but I still like him. He's a fun dragon. He looks very huggable. I like him. We'll give him like a 6, I guess. Mewtwo. Don't like him. I don't like him. He looks weird. Weird, fleshy, genetically engineered alien. I don't like him. 2 out of 10. Mew. Space Cat. 5. I've never really had an opinion about Mew. I like Ditto more than Mew, and I don't even like Ditto all that much. So 5. And that's all the Gen 1 Pokemon. That's Kanto. I hope you liked my opinions. I very, very much expect people to not like them, because I have a lot of sour opinions about Gen 1, because it's probably my second least favorite generation. But if you enjoyed this video, consider dropping a like. I'm going to be doing more videos at some point. Like I said, I'm still waiting for my GPU. But hey, if you want to like the video, do that. I'm in desperate need of money, so if you want to subscribe to my Patreon now, you can. I do sincerely promise that I will start up making videos, so if you want to do Patreon, you could go for as little as $1 a month. It's pretty sweet. And then up to 10, and you get all this cool stuff. Well, not all this cool stuff. It's just kind of a way to support me. But you'll make it so I like you a lot, and I'm like, oh, that person's a cool person. They helped me with this thing, even though I'm not very capable of doing videos right now. I'm rambling. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, subscribe maybe. I'll see you in the Gen 2 one, Johto. That one should be interesting because I've never fully played Gold or Silver or the remakes, so that should be fun.